of this committee are Mr. Kelly Ricklick, he's excused for tonight, Mr. Dan Lanzer, and alternate Mr. Steve Griffith, and myself, Mitch Pace. So we do roll call. Mr. Lanzer?
Here.
Mr. Griffith?
Here.
And I am here as well. The purpose of tonight's meeting is to discuss Resolution Number 10, 2023, a resolution by the Council of the City of New Philadelphia, Tuscarawas County, Ohio, authorizing and directing the mayor to submit a grant application with the Ohio Department of Natural Resources through the Ohio Nature Works Program for assistance for public recreation purposes. And once the grant offer is received, further authorizing the mayor to execute the grant contract and all related documents, and authorizing the City of New Philadelphia to accept any grant money awarded to the City of New Philadelphia and declaring an emergency. So tonight we have Mrs. Erin Wright here with us. She is with Omega, and she's our lead with the grant writing process. So she's actually at the podium, and she's going to tell us a little bit more about this grant that we are applying for.
A couple months ago, I was here to introduce the cost estimate for the South Side Phase 2, and the total estimate was a little over $2.2 million. Since I was here, we submitted a recreational trail application for $187,000, and then we submitted to Sherrod Brown's office for $500,000. And what I do know from those two submittals is that Sherrod Brown's office recommended the project for for the next round in the congressional district spending. So it has advanced in that process, but it's not a definite yet, but it's good that it advanced. We won't know about the recreational trails until fall. However, the Nature Works application is due June 1st, and the county as a whole has a little over $16,000 available. And that's strictly for recreation, for ball fields, play pods, concession stands, and so forth. I talked to the mayor, and because of the overwhelming support of letters from the New Philly Soccer Association, the soccer fields are a little over $50,000, not including the engineering, and we decided to submit the Nature Works application for the soccer fields. And the additional money that would be needed would come from the NPSY and New Philly Soccer Association to cover the difference, since they did verbally commit funds unless the mayor at that time wants to use local funds and use the soccer association for something else.
Okay, thank you. This NatureWorks grant is similar to the one with the skate park that we had last year, I believe.
Yes, correct.
That we were successful in getting the whole amount, right, Mr. Mayor?
Yes. The whole amount.
Does anybody have any questions for Aaron?
No, it seems pretty straightforward to me.
Mr. Mayor, you got anything to add, or?
No, I think Mrs. Wright more or less summed it up, but this is, we're just trying to put together as many grants as we can in order to fund the second phase of the Southside Community Park project. So if council would, I'd like for the rules to be suspended tonight and this passed on the first reading.
Okay.
So we can meet that June 1st deadline.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Lanzer, Mr. Rippeth, anything?
No, I'm hoping I'm not sure.
She's on. She's
Oh,
on.
she's got one. No, I have no question.
I have none.
Anybody want to make a motion?
Yeah, I'll make a motion to add 20,
Number 10.
proposed resolution 10, 2023 to tonight's agenda and ask to be passed on first reading.
I would second that.
Okay, and we'll vote. Mr.
Yes.
Lanzer? Mr. Rippeth?
Yes.
And I will also vote yes. Is there anything else to come before the committee tonight?
Mr. Chairman,
Yes.
a number of requests coming through for consideration, especially for pickleball in regard to the Southside Park. No others must have heard that tidal wave.
So we've, at the various park board meetings that we've had over the last 6 months, the new pickleball association has been there regarding the pickleball courts at the park. And I have not heard anything about new courts down at the South Side Park until just now. So thank you for that, and I think we're probably take that into consideration.
Sure.
but, We just got those
Also,
new
a
ones.
number of requests for basketball.
Okay, good deal. Well, thank you. Anything else? No? If not, motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Thank you. 7:20.
We're still live, so don't,
Okay,
till Julie turns it off.
that'll work. Thank you.
Well done.
Oh, wow, 70.
You need to.
They took away 70 days.
We'll have, Julie send you a PDF of it.
You want me to turn it off?
No, let's go down that end of the block.
A lot of this is good.
Ripping a roof.
Are you helping coach with that? Good for what? You helping coach with that?
Younger I had. We had Tom. Cauterize